Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well and thank you so much for clicking on this video. This week I thought we would start a brand new kind of series for Florida and talk about other things you can do in Disney aside from the parks. So I've already done a collection of videos about stuff you can do at the parks and what my best tips are for when you're going to the park. But over the next few weeks I'm going to be putting up a few new videos of other stuff that you can do at Disney which aren't necessarily the parks in general. So a couple of weeks ago I filmed a video about Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach, tips and tricks and what to do when visiting them, which are the two water parks in Disney, and I briefly touched on the fact that Blizzard Beach has a miniature golf course outside of the park. And as I was editing that video I thought it would be a great idea to make a separate video about all the golf courses on Disney property and what they have to offer and just everything you need to know before going on them. So I thought I'd walk you through the 4 golf courses on Disney property and just let you guys know everything that you need to before you go to them and what to expect when you go to them. So as I just said, there are actually 4 miniature golf courses on Disney property and they are all great in their own way and they are a really fun experience to do. They're a really nice thing to do when you're maybe not necessarily going to the park during that day but you still want to have a bit of Disney magic. Like all things in Disney, they're really clean, they're really well taken care of and they're just a really nice golf course to play. Obviously when you go to Florida there are tons and tons of miniature golf courses out there that you can play both inside Disney and outside, but if you have got a Disney ticket I would recommend playing the ones on Disney property. This is only because to a certain degree you do get the courses included with your ticket and there are 4 courses to choose from, as I keep saying. So the first 2 courses I want to talk about are the ones which are outside Blizzard Beach and in the Blizzard Beach car park, and this is the Winter and Summerland golf courses. Basically these golf courses are themed around Christmas time and what Christmas would be like in the summer and what Christmas would be like in the winter. So you can choose whether to take the summertime course or the wintertime course, but it's just very Christmassy themed. It's a great course to go on if you are visiting Florida in the festive season, as it does have a lot of Christmas trees and Christmas lights and it plays Christmas music all the time and it does just get you in that mindset of Christmas. It is really weird to play when you're in the boiling heat, but it is a nice reminder, especially if you are spending your Christmas out in Florida. But even if you just like Christmas in general, it is open all year round so you can play it whenever you want. Like I said, you can choose whether to play the summer course or the winter course, so they're just designed around different concepts of having Christmas in summertime and then having a wintry Christmas as well. So you can choose what course you want to play. They do give you the option, but usually I just play whatever one has the smallest wait time and what course I'll get on quicker. I would say both golf courses are pretty similar. The majority of the holes are the same and they start and finish the same way, but it's just nice that they do have 2 courses there so you can go on 2 separate occasions and play them, or even play them straight after another if you wanted to. Both of these courses have 18 holes and there's no rush to complete them in a certain amount of time. You can literally take your time and do them as quick or as slowly as you want, which is great because this activity is meant to be really fun and relaxing and you shouldn't have to stress when you're playing mini golf. You should just be enjoying yourself. There's everything you need there where you play the mini golf. They sell drinks and snacks and even have toilets as you go around, so it is a really great place to go, especially if you've got kids. So they're the first 2 golf courses and now I'll move on to the second 2. The next 2 courses are located outside Disney Swan and Dolphin hotels, which are 2 resorts on Disney property, and they are the Fantasia golf courses. So we have the main Fantasia golf course which is based around the film Fantasia. So if you watch that film, it's a really great course to go on. It's very interactive and musical. Normally when you hit your ball, different music plays and different things happen, and it is just a really fun course because you're always trying to look at what's going to happen. As I said, it is by the Swan and Dolphin Hotel, so if you are staying in either of them resorts or are staying on the boardwalk, then it's a really easy golf course to get to, whereas Blizzard Beach would take you quite a drive to get that unless you were going to the beach in the day. So this is a really good golf course to go on, especially if you want to play it in the late afternoon or evening time. The second golf course by Swan and Dolphin is actually called the Fantasia Gardens. This actually isn't my favourite golf course because it doesn't have any props or any interactive things. It's basically just a mini golf course. It's just green and then a hole, so it's like a putting course. I can imagine people really enjoying this if they play golf regularly and they just like golf for the sport. However, I more like playing mini golf for the fun aspect and how interactive it is with everyone, so I wasn't too keen on this course when I played it. Also, I think this course has more holes, so it does take a longer amount of time, but like I said, if golf really does interest you, then this golf course is probably the best one for you. I just quickly want to mention that Disney does have a full golf course on their property which is called the Magnolia Golf Course, which you can play and is included with your ticket. You just have to ring up and book. I've not actually played it. As I said, golf doesn't interest me at all, so I've not played it, but I think it is a great golf course, especially again if you enjoy the sport. It's a great experience and it's a great thing to do, but I've never played it, so I'm not going to go into much depth on that golf course, but I just wanted to let you guys know that there is one. You can play it if you wanted to. So they're the 4 miniature golf courses in Disney, and then also the extra full golf course which I just spoke about, and like I've just said, they are actually all included in your ticket to play. From what I have read and from what I believe, you can play 1 golf course a day for free as long as it's before 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that's really great because you could end up playing golf every day, and if you've got a 14-day ticket, then that's 14 rounds of golf for free. I think usually tickets range from about $12 to $14, so that's a great save. And if you've got it for free, why would you not play it one evening when you've got the chance? I just want to really quickly mention, really be careful at what time you play. As they are golf courses, they don't offer much shade, so just make sure you're not going at the hottest point of the day because you will sweat and burn up and it will just not be a very enjoyable experience. When you're doing something as fun as this, you really just want to enjoy the experience and not be rushing to get round so you can go and sit in the shade for a bit. So just make sure your time management for it is great. I would definitely recommend going to mini golf on your next trip. I thought it was really important to make this video because I didn't realise that it was a thing until the last few years I've been to Disney, so I don't think it's very common to many yet. So get in there while the courses aren't too full up and crowded. It's a great thing to do. As I said earlier, I really love playing this golf course when I'm not planning on going to the parks for the day. Even if you just do it in the morning time and then go shopping in the afternoon or something, just to split up your day and break it up a bit and add something fun and magical into your day even when you're not going to the park. That's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and that it helped you in one way or another. There are going to be more videos like this in the future, just talking about different aspects of Disney and what Disney really has to offer, because there is so much that you can do there that people don't realise. If you did like this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more like this. As I keep saying, there is going to be a lot more Disney content like this, so if you're interested in knowing more about that, then please subscribe, as I'm going to be uploading a different Disney video every week, which is really great if it is your first time going or you're planning to go to Disney and you want to know as much as you can before you go, because there is so much it has to offer and I don't want you to miss out anything on your next trip. Also, if you did enjoy this video and it is your first time going to Disney, then I have actually got a blog which I have been writing on like crazy this week, and I have been writing beginner guides for each park and how to manage your time around the park, what to make sure you do, and just in general what to expect when going to that one park in particular. I've written all 4 main Disney parks so far, so there's tons and tons of information on my blog post at the minute, and there's only going to be more being added on there. I'm focusing my blog post at the moment mainly around Disney information, so it is a great place to go if you are booking a trip for the first time and you want to know as much as you can. If you're interested in seeing that, I'll leave a link in the description and it will take you straight to there and the specific blog posts as well. And lastly, if you did enjoy this video or have done the mini golf, please leave a comment in the description telling me what you thought about it and what you love to do on Disney property which isn't necessarily a park, because I would love to hear them, and maybe in there even be something that I haven't tried out and want to do on my next trip. So please share the love and let me know what you're thinking. And yes, again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Bye!